You'll be fine.
Like high or
No, I've just
like,
had
He's tired.
it was
He's
like
just tired.
86 degrees all day, and I was outside for 7 hours. Yes.
bless your heart. For a second, I thought, like, did you get like a root canal or something on actual drugs?
Okay, no. It's more like I just don't want to. I want to turn off my brain right now.
I live in a good part of my life in the South, so I understand you on a spiritual level, honey. Yeah.
I was born and raised in Alaska, so basically everywhere is like that for me. I just it's like, oh, is it over 80 degrees? You're just miserable. Suck it up.
Yep. No, it was a great day. It was just like hot.
It's been raining here all day, which is nice. We're getting some moisture.
Yo, we've gotten thunderstorms here recently. In the past few weeks, I don't know if anyone can hear me.
Yeah.
We got thunderstorms last week. And it was the biggest thunderstorms I've seen in Eastern Washington. Not that I've seen overall by a long shot, but the best thing I've seen since living here, and it was fantastic.
We've been getting some good ones here too,
and I miss it.
Yeah. Nothing.
Zach, when you go down to Texas in a few months, you will hopefully see masterpiece.
You mean the end of this month?
That's exactly what I meant. Yes.
Did I tell you I'm going to go down to Texas? And for the first time, I'll be in the South, other than my one brief foray into Missouri, which it was pretty far north. My sister's getting married.
Say that
August.
again.
My sister is getting married in August, so I'm going to Texas.
Oh, so, what part of Texas?
It's they are getting married in Fort what's it called? Fort Worth? I think it's called
Fort Worth.
Ooh, rough. Sorry.
Yeah, the highway system is going to give you a panic attack, so you honestly need to go to your doctor, Daniel, and maybe get like a one-time mini Xanax, just to take, because the traffic and the driving there alone. Like, Seattle, I've been there once, so maybe you obviously know better. I'm sure it's crazy. Like, you've been, but still, it's not. I don't know how to explain it.
Well,
but like everybody in every car around you, 50-50 chance they got a gun. Imagine like Seattle, Olympia with guns. Other than that, yeah, it's just a big city. It's fun though.
Well, I've grown up in the Twin Cities, Denver, Seattle, and then I finally moved to the country. So
it seems like the Twin Cities in Denver, for the little bit that I visited those cities, were, oh my God, beautiful, polite, kind.
Yo, dude.
Dare I say enjoyable, but no, this is not that.
Yeah.
That's like, Fort Worth is like 2 hours north of me.
Nice. Well, come up to Fort Worth and we'll say hi.
That would be very fun.
I could possibly come down to where you are. I don't know how that's going to work right now. It's going to be a few days.
We could meet in the middle, probably.
I know this. Meet in the middle. It's going to be the most miles I put on my car in a while, and I'm going to have to take off time from work, so I don't want to be gone too long. But
yeah,
it'll be my first time to Texas.
I'm trying to go down to Mississippi, but I don't know what's that. Bring sweet tea. Oh, Daniel, eat real barbecue. Please, do yourself a favor. No more of this Yankee mess. Eat real barbecue. It's in Texas. Y'all try really hard, and you do a good A for effort.
Yeah.
Zach, you and I are the only Northerners here. We need to represent with our own thing.
Here's the thing, though. I don't consider myself a Northerner. I'm from Alaska. We're almost not even America.
He's not really an American. I've told him this many
You're just
times.
a
You're not
West
an American.
Canadian. You're a West Canadian.
We're like Canada, only instead of being happy, we're angry, and we have way more guns and are not afraid to use them.
Canada with guns.
I'm in South
Canada,
Canada.
America.
South Canada is South Dakota. Okay.
I've always called Canada the American suburb. It's the suburb of America.
Well, most of the population lives.
Asked a Canadian how they felt about that, but you know.
Most of Canada lives further south than I do. Just let that sink in. That's crazy. Okay. Now that we've thoroughly discussed some geography, it's always a good time.
We're not that far behind. I'm proud of us.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's jump into.
We're not that far from 6.
Dan's Tomb of Annihilation, and today he expanded a little bit more of what you were doing last week. So we're picking back up in that cave that you were in. I know I gave you some loot. We're just going to assume that loot was right on the bodies that you ended up looting. And for those of you in Roll20, you should be able to see the revised map. I'll give you a second to connect. Does anyone need a recap from last week?
I'm good.
We're going into a. Oh wait. There was a cave. Oh yes, I got to use the mace
somewhere.
What about what happened at the beginning of the session? Do you remember that?
Hold on, I have notes.
No.
Oh, that's Star Wars notes.
Where we ran. Sir Robin so bravely ran away. He ran away. He ran away. Sir Robin so bravely ran away.
I did not. I did no such thing.
Oh, he didn't die?
No, he's only.
We made a fur blog.
If
we were trying to get out. That's right. And Petal, rightfully so. I'll give the devil his due. Rightfully so. Took a shot at, to try and make someone slower than us. No malice. It wasn't malice.
I love that you called him a fur blog. That's a great pronunciation.
It's what comes out of my mouth. I know it's like bold or something like that.
Yeah.
But
oh, yours was so much better. Oh, that was great. Fur blog. That should have been his name.
Yo, guys, there's some kind of writing on the floor. It says, I expanded the map more in this direction.
Yeah, you got that with your passive perception.
Before it goes away.
I got pretty high passive perception, guys.
What went away?
He does.
What is it?
Oh, never mind. No, I don't. Sorry, that's my other character that has like an 18. This character has 14.
I think I just accidentally removed the parchment. Oh well. Yes. So that's my gentle hint that you can go that way if you want, but you don't have to, or not required to. But let's like officially say you started off last session fighting those monsters that you were embroiled with in battle, and you ended up retreating after you tried to slow Greaves, the Furbolg. Ended up pursuing you yet, and Artis Cimber was lost in the forest as you were trying to escape. And as you exited the forest, you found out that Artis was missing. You went back and you found him on the ground, and Greaves the Furbolg was healing him. And then you joined together and made your way towards the Jahaka anchorage, which Greaves had told you about, and he is interested in going to Artis Cimber even more so. And you ended up meeting a group of Order of the Gauntlet who gave you a small minor quest to clear out this mine. You will get 25 gold if you do so. You are not allowed to take any of the gems or the metal or the ores that you may find in this cave, but everything else is fair game.
Petal would like to clarify, should we say. Petal would like to clarify. We can't get caught taking any of the gems or metal or ore. There's a bit of a difference there.
Correct.
Are you clarifying this in front of the guards, in front of the gauntlet people, or just
take any of the gems.
No, I'm clarifying that in the cave in front of my friends.
So good. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just thinking the same thing, actually, though. But I'm worried that they're gonna have some kind of like spell or detection or like something.
Well, we can always say that it looked cute and followed us home.
Do you have some kind of like magical container thing?
No, none of us have a magical I do have a quiver, a magical quiver.
Like, would it be able to conceal any ore or minerals?
No, it can hold things related to archery, and that's about it. Yeah, like it can hold like multiple bows. Like I think it can even hold like a crossbow, maybe even. I don't know, but like it also I have like a bunch of different like spatial compartments but like they're only 4 arrows, so I have like all my specific arrows divvied up into different pouches. Like it's cool. It weighs super light, just kind of chills and hangs there. But no, I can't hide any stuff in it. We would need a bag of holding for that.
Okay.
So what would you like to do? Want to press on like the
I want to hit more things with my mace of awesomeness.
Okay.
I agree with charge forth into the unknown and kill thy enemy.
Okay. Sounds good.
Let's do this, guy.
Feel free, move your characters up as far as you'd like. Just have my NPCs tag along behind you.
We can once we sweep this area, we can go back through and double check where we went last time, make sure we got everything. But I'd like to at least make sure we don't have big mobs floating around, you know.
Yes, I'm not sure, but I think that Elvira's mage light or whatever it was may have worn off. I don't know how long that takes.
Probably so.
I think it lasts for an hour.
Does it? Yeah. Okay, so then I will
probably not, because I remember casting it, yeah.
Okay, let me turn it back on then.
We could...
Isn't that a cantrip? Elvira?
Yes, it is.
Then that means Dan,
you can just cast
keep throwing it, yeah. Keep casting it.
Yeah, it takes 6 seconds to cast.
Right.
Okay.
So, like,
I'm fine with
that
either
would be
doing...
super smart. If we had enemies, it would like wait for the 6-second break between you having to cast Mage Light to jump us in the dark. Dan, you should do that. That would be so cool. I'm doing it at some point for
59 minutes and 45 seconds have passed. You have 15 seconds before the light goes out. I don't think I could reasonably pull that off. I'd love it if I could. I don't know how in the world I would make that work. You find an entrance to another part of the cave that is just... It's kind of superficially on the edge of that collapsed area that you had knocked down last session. When I say superficially, I mean that in the sense of it's probably not you're probably not seriously in danger, but there's definitely some rubble on the ground where you would be walking.
Okay.
That's all you would get without a check. And that image there is just a beam support. Yeah.
Okay, so like a bracer.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. It's a doorway. of some sort. No door.
Pedal, pedal. Stay with me, buddy.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay in the doorway for now.
Just have my NPCs
Are y'all
follow
coming
you
in? Okay.
inside. I just kind of like, I don't know how to handle having so many NPCs sometimes.
Ooh, I see something shiny.
Pedal, pedal.
Well, I can look.
On the way out. On the way out. You can look.
I can look for free. I can look for free. I would like
Okay,
to investigate the crystal.
You may do so.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Pretty shiny.
19 to
Second.
investigate the crystal.
Keep it turn.
Um,
Hold on, everybody stop.
you recognize it as a crystal. It's definitely a real crystal. Elvira, why don't you roll me a stealth check?
Oh, you saw what I did.
I did.
I was
19.
just about to message Eli. Okay, 1 second. Back up. Okay.
Oh, I forget. What is
Can I roll with advantage?
Dex. Wait, under what guys?
Okay. I rolled a 10.
Oh.
But if you want to, sorry, Zach, if you want to finish with the crystals, that's fine. Go ahead. Go for it.
No, that's cool. I'll catch up. But
I
don't know these are offhand. I'll come back.
What you previously believed to be just part of the rock of the bottom of the cave shift slightly and move, and then arrest its movement. Makes a bit of a noise.
Dang. So, okay,
I got dark vision.
Yeah, it's just.
I think I can see
vision.
what that. Right.
It would be.
Can I?
Screw it. I'm going.
If you're that far away, it's grayscale for you. Though Elvira is moving up and giving you light.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check then, since she's obviously close enough. There hasn't been a response to her slowly advancing.
16 for my perception.
Can I help him with advantage?
I don't know how you'd help me with the perception.
Yeah, I don't know on that. By the way, I forgot to tell you. Soundtail is number 76606. I'll just type it in there if you want to hear that. I always find it very enjoyable. Okay, your number was a 16. And the survey says you identify what is definitely a biological of some sort. It is not anything you are specifically familiar with. The object in question adjusts its position, and an eyelid opens up. Yes, go ahead.
Artis, I think we left Artis by the door.
Yeah.
So he shouldn't.
You're
right.
We
were like leaving.
You're right. No, you're right. I had originally erased this map, and I was going to do something else, but I remade it. So thank you. I forgot he was back there. Who made that sound? That's exactly what it would sound like.
No, okay. So I'm making sausages right now. I don't have much covering my legs, and I just dropped grease on my sensitive fat, and that was.
Oh, look at Zach.
I'm hoping that you didn't hear that satirical expletive that just came out of my mouth as well. So you know, yes, it was a monster sound.
No, we definitely heard, babe.
Okay.
I heard, but apparently I did not understand.
Okay, good.
That was hilarious.
I'm so embarrassed, but it is funny.
Oh man. I love
Okay,
this group.
Dan, I need you, because I know you can do this. To go in and take like the sound bite of that noise out and put it into a file so that we can start to build a soundboard of like good sound effect noises, but like that should definitely be the first one.
You know, that reminds me.
I'm crying.
There's a soundboard built into Discord now, and it has come to my server. And so because sometimes Eli needs to get my attention, and I'm just not paying attention. I made a few sound effects that you can use, like yeah, that one. That's from Night at the Museum, the Easter Island statue.
I see you.
So I made a few iconic sound effects to get my attention. Anyway, so if you hear weird sound effects coming through, that's just Eli. Oh, the classic Wilhelm scream too. That's if you're really desperate and Dan is just really ignoring you. You can just kill yourself with the Wilhelm scream. Anywho, or if your character dies, it's a very fitting sound effect.
Can we also do it if like something? I would like to petition that we can also do it when something dies or someone falls.
Sure, that sounds fine to me. Okay, so back to the game. The creature stirs, opens an eyelid, and a large yellowish-orange eye looks at you unblinkingly.
So by this point, we've been on a long voyage with not a lot to read. I'm going to assume Petal has read Volo's Guide to Monsters pretty much cover to cover more than once.
Mm-hmm.
At this point. So bored all the time. Did not bring enough books. Can I roll that with advantage to like figure out what this is?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Do you want me to do survival, arcana?
Not arcana. It'd probably
Insight?
be... I would take nature or insight, I think.
Insight it is. For a 3! For a 3!
It's a cow.
Oh, man. Thanks, baby.
You're thoroughly convinced that it is some mangled creature that was drug in here and has not fared well and could probably use your help.
Fantastic. Guys, meet the newest member of our team. I'm gonna call you Freddy.
Oh, I thought you
And
were
I'm
going to
gonna
say
walk
Fluffy.
Battle. I'm gonna like position myself right beside him and Elvira.
Okay.
No, guys, I got this.
Do a wisdom check, guy. Just a straight wisdom, or I'll take, or I guess insight. I mean, I want you to see if your character's actually wise enough to be careful, or if this is metagaming.
18.
Okay, you are sufficiently. You sufficiently have enough hairs raised on your neck that you could be cautious about this, for sure.
I would like to make an animal handling check to attempt to tame this beautiful creature.
Okay. Yeah, this lovely swan that now before you.
Listen. Not all it's ugly cute, right? Like a pug. It's ugly, but it's so ugly that it's kind of cute. Like it's that. Just trust me. This is the newest member of our group. His name is Freddy.
Please no.
You know,
We can barely
you
see
just-
the ones we have. We almost starved to death.
16 for that animal handling, by the way.
My God.
Elvira, stay in the cart.
Stay in the
Elvira is rolling her eyes. No, this is dumb. We almost starved to death.
Come on.
Twice.
Okay, a 6-legged or appendaged creature slowly stands up and quietly and gently walks towards you, Petal.
Oh my God.
It
And freaking tastic.
reaches 2 arms around you, feeling, sort of getting an idea of what you are, and then with a third arm that comes out of its back, it reaches over to a crystal, grabs it, breaks it off, and then sticks it inside of the mouth that comes out the top and crunches it with some razor sharp, somewhere around 6-inch long teeth. Starts munching on the crystal as it is trying to figure out what you are.
I think this is a more appropriate environment for this creature.
I am going to look at Freddy, and I'm going to say, Freddy, you and Winston are really going to get along because you eat completely different things. You guys are going to be the best of buds. I can already tell. You're going to like him. He's huge. He's a handsome guy. Loves to stomp on lizard people. Yeah, no, this is great. This is great. I'm definitely trying to get to know Freddy.
Freddy reaches to your pouch and starts trying to grab at it. You hear
Freddy? Listen, man.
a sniffing sound, and it
Hey, listen. Those crystals are good. This one, way more valuable. We're not doing this. I would like to do an animal handling check to kind of redirect him back to the crystal that he was eating, or to these new crystals that I just saw, back there. Hey, if you want to check out some new crystals, there's some good ones this way. I'll show you. But that's not an option.
I hope he eats all of your riches. I
He's
hope you do it. Take them. Bring them. Do
one
it.
of his hands on your pack and is tugging.
I'm gonna move his. I'm gonna grab his little arm thing and nope, over here.
You're right, Petal. He's gonna be a great companion.
As that happens,
He's gonna be
another
fantastic.
arm comes around and tries to grab the bag.
Cheers
Not
to
that.
that.
Petal.
No.
Petal. He loves treasure just as much as you do. You all
There's
gonna...
2 pieces in the pod.
This. I may have made a mistake, guys. I may have made a mistake.
Didn't
Let's
you?
see if you could
Are you sure?
do a dexterity
He's just
check. See
now
if
hitting
you
me.
can get it away from the multi-armed creature, which is desperately trying to take your gold pouch.
Petal, quit feeding the wildlife at all.
Just straight dexterity or acrobatics?
I'll take acrobatics. That works.
Okay, I want to move over to one of those crystals, still staying next to Petal.
Okay.
And,
22.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let's see. 22 is good. 22 is really good. You managed to get the bag away from the multi-armed thing, and he instead turns and directs his attention to Guy now. Again, not menacingly, more curiously. He reaches over and he starts to try to grab your helmet.
I'm gonna put a hand on my helmet and be like, no, this is mine. And then I want to take out my pickaxe that I picked up from that bloodstone mine, and then try and pick off a crystal.
Okay. Make
Chunk.
make a dexterity check at disadvantage as you do that, because the creature
Dexterity.
grabs you by your...
Can it be strength?
Sure, I'll take that. He grabs you by your elven chain, I believe you have, if I remember correctly, and picks you up by the collar of your shirt, and you are now several inches off the ground, as he is peering peculiarly at your shiny shirt. 3.
3.
The pickaxe slips out of your hand and falls down on the ground over here. Kind of near the hole in the ground that this thing came from.
Okay. I'm getting... Elvira's very much getting this
all
sense
the way over
that
there?
like, slow-paced combat. So can she just, like, walk around and, like, start picking up stuff and, like, giving it back to Guy? But she's fighting.
You absolutely could.
Please, please, please. Okay, yay! Okay, so I'm gonna come around here then, and I'm gonna hand you... I don't need to give you a Guy. Hold on.
Zach, you look like you're biting your tongue.
I'm gonna take some basilisk. Okay, I'm gonna take those basilisk shards that I picked up, like the petrified basilisk shards, because it looks like this thing definitely eats rocks or something. And I'm gonna like I've got like 3 of them, and they're like shards of them, and I'm gonna like offer it to him.
Yeah, he grabs
like,
one and sticks it in his mouth. Crunch! A bunch of little, like, stone crumbs come out of his mouth.
Wait, Guy. Okay, sorry, Dan, go ahead.
Okay, and I'm he takes one?
Yeah, he took one and he munched on it. And he's reaching for another with a different arm.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Okay, so the hand that's grabbing me, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and like wedge them into that hand so that he like lets go. He's like, oh, I have something new here.
Let me see here. Yeah, he's not exactly monkey brained, so I was gonna do something, but let's see. So he at first tries to grab it, but ends up squeezing you and kind of like pinching you by accident, and then when you squirm, kind of is like startled and lets go. But then grabs the chunk and shoves it in his mouth and starts chomping happily.
Okay, I'm gonna back away again.
On second thought, guys, I see now I've made a very serious mistake. However, if he eats golden armor, he's basically a walking treasure chest. So
No. He's gonna constantly... Unless, do you think we could train him? What if I could use, like, prestidigitation? Like, no, I'm stupid. I'm impulsive. Elvira did not take her meds. Elvira needs to shut up.
I hope there's a stronger version of that cantrip, because you have all kinds of fascinating ideas that I'd love to see it.
Right, because really what I was thinking is this creature, whatever it is not going to bother me. Because I can make it instantaneous but harmless sensory effect. So I can like pop sparks at it or like shock it without actually hurting it. But like a shock collar.
Or what you could do is like make the crystals super shiny and glowy.
Or that too.
Or make a rock taste like gold.
Sensory
effect.
Right, this is true.
You can make a rock taste like gold or smell like gold.
You guys are brilliant.
I say we should try and distract it and then move around it.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay,
so I'll stand in between it and y'all.
Listen, I just wanted to follow behind him and pick up the gold nuggets, okay? That's all I was saying.
Well, we'll see, We'll
so,
find him around.
Elvira, you're casting your prestidigitation or whatever on...
Yeah. I'm casting it on the crystals around us to make it look and like taste, or make it look more shiny and see if that works.
Okay. The creature walks over to the first one that you had prestidigitated and starts chowing down happily. kind of quickly.
All right, and I'll make it this one. Yeah.
Okay, the pinkish red one.
Oh.
Yeah, hold on. Ooh, wait, before I start moving. Petal, where did you go?
I'm
I
over
want to
here.
make sure. What is... Okay, 10 feet. So I can hold it for 10 feet, but... I'll see what it... I can, daisy chain it. So...
Okay. So
Wait.
there's nothing back here.
Oh, bust off some of them shiny crystals for me.
Okay, hold on.
I thought we weren't supposed to take those.
You weren't supposed to get caught taking those.
That's very different from we're not supposed to take them.
Who's to say? I mean, honestly, whatever we don't take, this guy's just gonna eat as soon as we leave.
Yeah,
So,
and
like-
Is this the thing we're supposed to... Wait. Is this the thing we're supposed to get rid of in here? Like, I hate to... Again, it's very sweet, Petal, but listen, if we take it out, we might be able to get more than 25 gold. Like, I don't know if this is what you wanted, but, like, it was eating all of your stuff. I can't remember, though. I was looking for my notes and I didn't see them. Is this what they explained to us? Was it supposed to be in here?
They said there was a minor threat that needed to be exterminated.
Yeah, so this looks like at least a possibility of one.
well, no. Remember, we went and killed those undead. Now those are definitely way more threatening.
All right, cool. So if I forgot about that, but thank you. Now, if we bag this and take it out, we'll definitely get more than 25.
But
Come on.
I'm
That's
taking a
not how
shot.
I
I'm
want
taking
it.
a shot. I'm taking a shot. I'm doing it. Elvira is going to line up Tasha's mind whip and blow.
All right, surprise round.
Elvira!
Nope, you can't stop me. I wouldn't do it. Tasha's mind whip.
Yep,
Intelligence check,
yeah.
please.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll give him disadvantage because he's busy chowing down. Intelligence, you said?
Nice. Yep.
Ooh, how does a 2 sound?
And not at all. It's not even close.
Imagine, just imagine you're like eating your favorite food one day, and a bunch of people come into your house, and then like while they make your food look super tasty, and then while you're eating it,
Yeah,
with your back towards them, they just like shoot you.
right. It's
I
a
don't see a
human
problem
way to
with
do it. It's deer hunting. Have you never been deer hunting?
No, I
It's
haven't.
literally the same thing. Okay, well, don't go deer
Okay,
hunting.
but this is like that deer hunting you guys do down in Texas, where you like feed them corn all year and like can pet them and stuff, and then it's like, oh, now it's time to shoot them, and you can just like walk right up and like. It's messed up. It's messed up.
I'm not saying
There's
I'm
no
doing this for
sport in
sport.
this.
I'm not saying
There's
I'm doing it
no
for sport. I'm
sport.
doing it for money. You're right. There is no sport in this. I'm trying to make it
No, that's fine. I'm just saying, don't try to spin this like you're
Just
doing some
establish-
humane thing.
And in Texas, they're not actually.
You just like shot like a good example. You know what? You just like shot a whale in the head for like no reason. Just, like,
You jerk.
Oh, she
I don't like you
she's
anymore.
shot the whale
Nothing
and hit the whale.
You jerk. Okay, hold on, y'all. Be quiet. I'm trying to see if I have bonus attacks. Like a 2-weapon something. I do have 2-weapon fighting. Does that mean that I can like cast another thing, or does it have to be weapons?
No, it just
No.
means you can
It just
use
means you can
2
wield-
one-handed weapons.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, your bonus actions are just 2 weapon. Yeah, you don't want to convert sorcery points.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it here. I still don't know how to do
You have
that,
a
Zach,
hand-
at the break. You're gonna have to show me.
Okay, so Elvira, if you have a one-handed weapon and you have a hand crossbow, you are able to multi-attack with that in the future. You attack once with the melee,
Right, but okay, in the
and
future,
then
yeah.
the hand crossbow. Yep, but not this turn though.
Okay. Alright, cool. That's not worth it in this one. I'll just do it with another spell. But yeah, I do 13 points of psychic damage.
Okay, and he is mind whipped, but he is limited in his responses. Okay, minus 13. All right, we're going to ignore the normal like roll initiative thing. We're gonna have you guys, all 3 of you, go first. and then the creature will go last. And we'll start with whoever wants to start.
Y'all don't mess me up.
You can choose what order the three of you go in.
Go ahead, guy.
Can I go again? I'm playing.
You know what? I'm
More than 25
not
gold.
having any part of this, and besides, y'all took down that massive gargoyle without me, so I'm pretty sure you can handle this. So I'm just going to leave.
I'm sorry, did I hear someone doesn't want to level up this game? Cool. Weak.
Right. Also, if I'm the
Weak
only one
sauce.
killing it, I'm taking all of the extra whatever money we get.
Right,
Actually,
no, we're
let
committed.
me- You better be glad it shoot you in the foot to keep all the gold, Pedal. I mean,
Oh,
I
no,
would
I
never
know,
do
I
that.
just-
I'm just saying.
I understand that we were gonna do this. I just don't like it.
You know what?
No, I
You
know. I
know,
don't have. I don't
while
even.
they're dealing with that, Dan, I want to investigate this cart over here.
You absolutely can do that. It is full of mining tools.
I'll take a shot.
Okay. What condition is like the cart itself in?
Very good. Definitely can roll.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wait. Remind me again what we're not allowed to take.
You're not allowed to
Anything. Oh,
take,
jewels and stuff. That's it.
yeah, the valuable metal that hasn't, like the ores or the crystals. There's no like refined metal in here, so it'd just be ores or crystals.
Okay.
The rest is up for grabs if you wish.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Might I remind you, you have somebody who's borderline a giant who could definitely pull that for you.
Yeah, he's definitely going to.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's not like it's... Who does this stuff belong to? I can't remember that part.
Order of the
Gauntlet sounds
Yeah.
like. I mean, presumably.
Okay.
Dano, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark,
Okay.
Yeah,
then I'm going to make a bow attack, and I rolled a 25.
That definitely hits.
Okay.
Okay, we have a new pip for Hunter's Mark. It's that brownish one. It's a little circle. It looks like a target.
Nice.
Yeah, I finally bought some token markers.
Oh, sweet. All right, so that's going to be 13 force die, 2 cold, or 13 force damage, 2 cold damage, and 13 piercing damage, 2 cold damage, 2 force damage. Sorry, I got that all the way backwards.
Okay.
17 total.
Okay, there we go.
Second attack. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Okay. Swing and a miss. Yep, that's my whole turn. Yeah.
Okay. So that's all of you then. The creature disappears from sight and then reappears, burrowing out of the ground right next to Elvira. It tunneled to get to you.
Oh,
It did not
shoot.
walk. And
Might
it's
have
going
rolled a monster.
to
Here we go.
roll for
I
attack.
like how tunneling literally... It tunneled to move, what, 5 feet? 10 feet?
You don't know what this is.
That's hilarious.
Maybe it likes tunneling.
I know
Maybe
exactly
that's
what
its
this is. One of my
thing to do.
favorite creatures.
Yeah, he knows what this is. All right.
That's why I wanted to try to tame it, because these are super cool.
Absolute garbage. Does an 11 hit? That's the highest roll I got.
Oh my god. You know, you didn't have to be that dramatic about it, seeing as it is my AC.
Oh, well,
So it
everything
does
like
hit.
I got a 5, a 4, and a 2, and he's got +6 to his attacks. So his +6 is saving him. Alright, so he does a whopping tiny bit of damage on this hit. Let's see here. Need enough die. You're gonna take just 6 slashing damage.
Okay. I was about to say, if you were about to be like, it's just 20, it's fine.
It's just 100 damage.
That's okay.
And he still has movement.
No,
So-
he can only do an action.
Well, oh, you're right. Oh, dang it,
A
he
bonus
couldn't have
action or a move.
attacked. You're right. Oh, remove that damage he dealt to you because he can't do that. He's Tasha's mind whipped.
Yep.
Never mind.
So he can
Ignore-
only pop up.
Ha! I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, well, back to you guys.
Alright, perfect. Okay, my turn now. No. Okay, I'm gonna do Chaos Bolt, so... Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
Alright. A 7 and 8 for 15 points of... Shoot, hold on. Nope, I want Chaos Bolt. Thunder damage.
15?
Say 17 points of.
Completely right. 15.
Okay. Still.
Wow.
Almost max damage though.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. So I'm just like, imagine like one of those thunderstorms that y'all have been seeing, just.
And there's sparks like just encircling this thing.
Right. Like you might feel a slight shift in the air.
Electricity arcing across its
Right
teeth.
through it.
The eye starts moving around madly, and the arms shake in every direction as he is temporarily out of control.
And he
Wait.
lightens the room for a quarter of a second.
Dan,
Yeah.
does it make any noise? Because it would be hilarious if it's doing
that. Just something.
It's my goblin voice. Unfortunately, Zach knows it well.
It'd also be funny if it's not.
That's why it was so funny to me.
Wait, what's that?
That's why I was dying laughing, because I knew exactly. I recognized that immediately, even though it did sound like an animal. Yeah.
Well, I'm always here for entertainment, boys. I'm here every week.
Oh, this session is going so well. Is that all for your turn? I think so.
Yes. Yeah.
Who's next?
All right, I'm gonna take a couple shots.
You go.
14 misses, I assume.
Correct.
Well, how's about a natural 20?
That does hit. Or double
Stop.
damage.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. Let me do my... Okay, so we got 17 points of piercing damage, 9 points of cold damage, and
Wow.
12 points of force damage. I just
Holy
rolled
crap. You
double
rolled
60s.
amazingly.
Yes.
Wow.
Queen.
It's all on
Wow.
D&D Beyond. It's all legit. So
Wow.
that is the doubled, by the way. That is the doubled.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Ooh, is it dead yet?
Nope, not quite.
So let's see here again. So 17 plus 9, 26 plus 12, 38. 38. Sorry.
Still not dead?
And I will start backing up more. Like, well, we're where? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah,
there we go.
I feel like I'm still not that very far away from it.
If he wasn't resistant to certain types of damage, he would have been long dead.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
I think Guy's next.
He's a stone-eating creature.
Yeah. What do you think, Eli?
You know what? I would like to roll an investigation check to see what would it be, investigation or perception, just to like kind of tell which type of damage are having more or less of an effect, or maybe I just pick one kind of damage.
I would think,
or maybe it's dependent on as well.
See, investigation to me kind of implies that you get up close and you look, or you run an experiment or something. But I think insight would probably be the more correct check for that sort of thing. Because
I disagree. Insight is like emotional and like intent.
This would be perception, like especially since he hasn't been fighting. Like, what does he observe? What has he perceived?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
This is why I like Pathfinder a little bit better, because they don't have an investigation skill. You have to actually tell the DM what kind of investigation you're doing. So what I'm saying is, you're not going up to him with a magnifying glass in the middle of battle, so it's kind of hard to investigate him. And perception, you like already perceive he's there. So it'd be more like a wisdom type of thing, or intelligence of you've noticed that maybe the arrow didn't do that much damage, or
so the skill description says when you look around for clues and make deductions based on those clues, you make an investigation check. You might deduce the location of a hidden object, discern from the appearance of a wound what kind of weapon dealt it, or determine the weakest point in a tunnel that could cause its collapse.
I think it might also depend on like what is going to be learned. Like,
yeah.
So I think that it very well could be either, depending on what Dan knows that we don't.
Right.
Because like I'm trying to deduce, based on what I've seen, what. Never mind.
Well, it's
I'm
a
just
reasonable
gonna
thing.
go.
Go ahead.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's +4 anyway. I'm rolling.
Okay.
Oh, natural 20 for a total of 24.
The magical attacks have done way more damage.
It's my time to shine, boys. Sorry, I don't know this. Elvira does not know this, I promise.
Okay. That's it?
I mean...
On a natural 20? Okay.
Well, you're not Dragonborn. You're average Joe, so... Some stuff you don't just get amazing results on, even though you get a natural 20, I'm just saying. I don't really have anything else to give you. As well. Righto. Guy's using up the rest of his action economy, so I'm assuming that means it is my turn to attack with a... He hits all 4 attacks.
Did Petal not go?
No,
yes,
Petal went, and Petal backed up.
Petal went, yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I got a critical.
Oh, that's right, my bad. Is this something I can throw up shield on?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, What is your AC with the shield?
16.
Okay. 2 of the attacks miss, so that brings us down to. It would have been 34 damage, but it's now dropping down to, and I kind of lost some of the number there, so I'm going to just call it 12. 12
okay.
slashing
Not
damage.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, I get got.
Yes. Well, 2 of the attacks did land, but they were weaker attacks. So you actually blocked the more damaging one. So.
Okay, cool, good.
It slashes with 2 of its arms and hits contacts with 2 of them. One arm misses, and then it attempts to bite at you, but you nimbly step aside. What does that bring us?
Like the graceful sorceress I am.
Brings you down to 10 health, I think.
Yep. Oh, sorry, on roll 20.
Okay. Back to you guys. I think Elvira has been going first.
Yeah, it's me. Hold on, sorry, my thing's being.
No problem.
1 second. My computer's catching up.
Yeah, mine's a little bit slow with how much
off.
I'm running on it at once.
Yeah, I've got to take a ton of stuff off this computer. Like, I really am maxing it out.
I'm actually kind of surprised that my bandwidth can handle what I'm doing.
I'm gonna turn off roll 20 for just a minute.
That's fine.
So you might have to either like move me or use some theater of the mind just to.
I can move you, babe.
Yeah, that works.
Thank you. Application out of the picture.
We could have somebody else go first if you want, or you could just attack and tell me what you do.
What I had. Hold on.
Whatever you prefer.
Coming back. I am gonna hit it with something. I'm sad to know that I don't have any obsidian for this one, because I was wanting to use Erupting Earth.
Oh.
Alright, Zach, I'm gonna head in there for 2 seconds. Sorry, y'all. 1 second. I'm coming back on Zach.
Guy, you just want to go?
Is she okay with someone else taking the turn? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, take your turn.
I'm gonna go over to the rest of the party, who is like presumably just chilling, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey guys, hey Cassie, what's going on? How are things with y'all?"
We were just exploring this cavern, and then we heard your kerfuffle over there, and I don't really know what's going on, but you look like you've got it handled, so I'm not getting involved.
Yeah, Elvira decided she wanted to pick a fight with like this peaceful crystal-eating creature thing, and that's you make your own bed, you lie in your own bed, you know.
Honestly, I'm not all that surprised. You guys fight a lot. Good thing I'm here.
Yeah.
Especially that pedal guy. He really starts a lot of fights with people. Sometimes unwarranted fights. And he makes the all-knowing, omnipotent person who's running this game have a harder time. And then he'll fire a person.
Cassie, have you been okay? Cassie,
sorry about that.
Tone it down a bit. Let's tone it down a bit.
Sorry, my bad. I thought I was muted. My apologies.
It's okay. We're just having a little fun at your expense.
No, that's fine. I thought I was muted and swore it was.
It's no problem.
Pedal's only gotten us into trouble one, maybe
12
2
times.
or 3 times. That's
12,
all in the past.
30
That's
times.
all good. Here now, we made it through stuff. How about
Do you mind if I roll to attack?
Go ahead.
Anything shiny in here?
Cassandra found a small gemstone on the floor. She was holding it.
Is
Oh,
a 28
man.
hit.
What a hit. Yeah, that's a solid hit.
Okay.
Cassie, do you know what kind of gems these are? Are these like special magic gems? Or
10 piercing, 2 cold,
She'll answer you
6
just
force.
a second. Okay, Petal, he is dead. Please, would you like to
Okay.
explain how you kill it?
Frank, I'm really sorry about this, man. I really wanted us to be friends, and I do blame Elvira, but right into the mouth, just like, yeah.
And as that happens, the arrow travels through its throat, that's the word, and comes out the other side and rips a small hole, and the creature falls over on its side, and out start falling out little crystals and pieces of metal and stuff, and making a small pile of like crushed, exotic, very valuable miscellaneous stuff on the floor. Instead of blood, that's what falls out.
Bill is definitely going to go and scoop all that up with Elvira real quick and not tell any of the others about it.
Okay.
Right, Elvira? We're not going to tell anybody else about that little thing.
You are welcome to
We
add
got some snitches.
to each person 10 pounds of nondescript valuables. You have no idea how much it's valued at. You would need to find somebody who's an expert. But you can pick up at least 10 pounds of it in your bags. If you so please.
10 pounds of...
Okay, did we kill the thing?
Yes. Yeah. The
Okay,
two
cool.
of you
Sorry
are
about that, y'all.
aware... oh, no problem. You and Petal, Elvira and Petal, are able to collect 10 pounds of miscellaneous valuables that are kind of crushed up, that fell out of the Zorn when it died. That is what this creature was called. It's a Zorn. You don't know the value of these crushed up materials. You need to find an expert.
if we get a bunch of Zorns and like hook them all together, do we get a Mega Zorn?
Probably. They're super cool. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, Elvira, we should talk about this later when we're not around the squares.
Please,
yeah.
Petal, could you make me a perception check, and Elvira as well? You're close enough. I think you would potentially notice this.
10.
Okay, you did
still
not.
a little bummed out.
Okay, nope. Nothing happened. Forget I even said it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Nope.
All right, guys. Well, let's circle back the other way. Finish our little thing here.
Okay.
Y'all done over there?
Cassandra answers your question, guys. She says, I don't know if it has any magical properties to it, but it doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like an arcane
so just
crystal.
regular.
Yeah, it seems like just seems like a stone of some sort. It has some value, but I am no jeweler. I do not know for sure. Liz.
All right. Well, we're
Liz knows
not
she's
allowed to
muted.
take any of it. So.
Yeah, she puts it back on the floor where she found it. So let's get this straight. There's two of this party, who are carrying out bags with valuables. Or are you hiding that?
How are we gonna hide this, Petal? How are we gonna hide this?
In the bottom of my pack, or like in Shar Khan's bag. Honestly, I think this is fair game. This was loot from a creature we killed. It's not an ore, because it's processed. Like, It's not a crystal. These are like gemstones. Like we
Well,
we
and
didn't,
they
like,
said
bust
none of
anything
the
off
ore
the-
or the gems, but I agree. If we put this on Shark Con, no one's gonna mess with it.
Right.
Nobody checks the
Just settle
pregnant
it.
lady. So
Right. No, like you said, nobody checks the pregnant lady. Right. Which is actually totally not true, by the way. In security, they teach you like every single one because everybody thinks that.
Are we circling back around?
well,
On
no one's gonna check the tiger, so
Right.
Oh, I left guy in the dust. That's all for this
we're
little
gonna open
brief
this back up.
foray. Does anyone want a 5-minute break for a snack or something?
Sure, that sounds good.
Okay,
Maybe Liz can get her computer working.
let's do it. We'll be right
I already
back.
have, thanks. Boom.
That must be what it is.
It's like
Drinking out of a straw.
that je ne sais quoi, like mercurial part that makes you like a human. I don't think they have that.
They don't have
They
it.
certainly don't have a sense of humor or like mirth of any kind.
They're missing the X factor.
Yeah, just they're that little thing that makes them people. That's what they're missing.
They're missing their humanity. How did I not see this before?
Don't ever take anything I say seriously.
Yeah. Probably be a different person if I did. Okay. You guys have me. Oops. I moved a Tahakla by accident. There we go. You guys have cleared the dungeon. Excellent job, might I say. Let's give you a little contextual information as we get back into it. It is currently about 10 a.m. in the morning. And just outside of... Right. Just outside of the mine is the same party of Order of the Gauntlet. There are probably a few more members there. They've kind of collected, and they've packed up their tents and their camp. They're almost ready to make way, and the man who you spoke to, who gave you the quest, spots you coming out of the mine, and he hails you. Hail, adventurers! Is the job done?
I'm gonna roll right up to him, like, yeah, man, we found some undead, took care of them, and then when we got to the back, there was this weird. I thought he was cool. I was kind of hoping we could be friends, but then we realized it's probably what you sent us to take care of. 3-armed, 3-legged, giant mouth thing, eating everything, and we put him down.
Wow, that certainly resembles some of the things that I heard from some of the workers we assumed to be bad. But you say so,
yeah,
and you
I bet a lot of it was probably eating up the valuables in there.
Yeah.
Like, it was definitely eating the ore. We couldn't recover anything, but...
Well...
we was definitely seeing where it was eating all that up.
Much as I'd like to trust your word on that, I'm going to need you to empty your bags so I can inspect and make sure that there hasn't been anything taken. And then I will be forthright with the gold. I'm impressed with your speediness. I would be willing to raise it a few.
Sure. I will show him my backpack.
Okay.
And mine.
These are the ones that you're trying to conceal something in, right?
Nope. The ones that we're trying to conceal something in are the saddlebags on Sharkan.
Okay, so he's going to check that too. So I'll need a stealth check for that one. I think stealth is fine.
You son of a gun.
Can I do a deception check?
Sure. That's very applicable to deception.
Oh, could you do an intimidation check from Sharkan?
Oh my
go ahead,
gosh! He doesn't see anything. He doesn't find anything. Alright, adventurers. You have been honest with me. I am going to raise the fee to 30 gold. Thank you for a job well done.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad we could be of service.
You stinky stinkers.
I'm just going to lean over. As we're walking away, I'm just going to lean over to Elvira and be like, just so you know,
no,
sometimes ambassador is just another word for smuggler.
And he does not notice you say that. Okay.
I'm going to wait till we're like a respectful distance away. Like,
yeah. Okay. Well, that now puts you back in the in what I would probably call like the greater area of Jahaka Bay. And so you know that the anchorage and the port are just to the west of you. None of your party has been there. They just know how to get there. So,
Right.
last I heard, that was your intention. Has anything changed? Are you still interested in going there?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
At a minimum, maybe we can find these pirates. Yeah, and like trade them the location of the redstone mine.
Oh.
Like, you know, like they're the ones who are after it. We can, you know, much like the Snake King, like we can't handle that problem. But that's still it's still valuable to know. Like, you know, you could mount an expedition to like take that area over and like or like back from the hell spawn. Like,
yeah,
it's still valuable information.
you know, as a matter of fact, that would probably be valuable information to the Order of the Gauntlet, since, you know, going after evil seems to be their whole thing.
Not a bad idea. I'm gonna turn around. I'm sure we've been walking for like half an hour. I'm gonna turn Sharkan around and roll back up to the homeboy. Be like, hey man, real quick, we just thought of this.
Okay.
And I would like to tell him about our recent struggle with the undead and the hellspawn.
I'm pretty sure Order of the Gauntlet prefers undead gone. I need to double check and make sure.
That if they're who I think they are, I think that's their whole thing.
I think their whole thing is just like smiting evil.
Oh, they're full of clerics, monks, and paladins.
Oh, I thought it was like
yeah, for sure they want that gone. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
I just needed to clarify. Like, I am not the best on the factions yet. Well, this is certainly something I need to bring to the attention of my order. Where did you say this happened?
Sorry, I was trying to fish a blueberry out with a straw.
And
Yeah, so I'm gonna pull out the map and be like, "Hey, right over. See this thing right there? It's that. It's right there."
He calls over.
We understand.
Benjamin, chop chop. Young boy comes over and he says, "I need you to scribe this for me." He pulls out a parchment and he starts copying your map.
We put down a lich of some kind, or well, maybe not a lich, but some kind of powerful undead. We think it was a lich, like a lesser one. There are still a few gargoyles rolling around, but we came upon some guys who were harvesting redstone, bloodstone. I think it was bloodstone.
Yeah, bloodstone.
That they said they were gonna like sell to some pirates. I don't know. We caught one guy. He didn't survive the shuffle getting out. So pretty sure he didn't survive. I kind of lost track of him because there was also a portal to hell there, and like imps and stuff. Where like I realize this sounds bizarre, but yeah, portal to hell, imps and stuff. So we hightailed it out of there, and then as we were leaving, we got rushed by more zombies. So the forest is full of zombies.
Indeed,
they're like dwarven zombies too.
Quite forthright with this information. What is it you want for telling me this?
Oh, one, I mean, you know, probably not good to have portals to hell anywhere near where I'm at. So there's a little bit of a selfish interest there. But, you know, whatever you think is fair. You know, whatever compensation you think is fair.
If you would allow me a moment to think.
I like I said.
Yes. Perhaps.
As I put down on the spot.
Yes. Let me consider for a moment. I will be right back.
No problem. No problem.
For one, I needed to check what that message was in in chat. Now I see it was just you and Liz up to shenanigans. Let's see. Why am I surprised? All right,
Me?
let's see. Shenanigans? It's your middle name.
Wait, what did I put in the chat?
It was about how you're gonna hide this stuff.
I have never.
Let me see here. He comes back and he says that he is willing to offer you a 3 potions of great value if you are interested. He is not at liberty
Yes.
to
Potions of
gift
great
any more
value?
gold.
No,
Of-
I like I said, understandable.
He offers you a few different options. Let me see if I can. I'm just gonna search on D&D Beyond. If I can pick one, pick a few. He hands you 2 common health potions, so that's the first 2, and the last one you get to choose what you want. There's a potion of vitality, and then there is a potion of resistance. So you're welcome to choose either of those, and give it to whoever in the party you agree should have. So either potion of vitality or potion of resistance, you can choose.
Can I make an investigator insight or so? What kind of check would I do to like determine which one I think is the most valuable? Like which one has the nicest container? Which one do I think, given like my understanding of like magical benefits?
Wait, we get to choose one, or
Yeah.
he gets to choose one.
Yeah, you as
Yeah.
a group get to choose
Oh.
one. I'd say if you're trying to discover magical effects, you could use Arcana. If you're trying to determine value, I would go with Insight. I don't know if it's the most fitting.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go with insight. Determine value. 18, surprisingly good roll.
Let's see. Okay, come up with your answer here. The potion of vitality would certainly be more valuable.
Cool. I'll take that one.
Okay.
I was kind of leaning that ways anyways. I think Guy would probably be able to utilize that. But
Yeah,
it's also the most valuable.
and it actually is. It's a lot more rare than the potion of resistance. So, that's how I determined that. Okay. He grants you those 2 common health potions and then the potion of vitality, and he bids you farewell, travulers. Yep, travulers. And he resumes his journey.
Cool.
Leaving you to do
I
what
will
you
circle
wish.
back to the group, and I will give Elvira the 2 potions of healing.
Thank you.
And I will give the potion of vitality to Guy.
Oh,
Like, hey,
How
managed to
generous.
score us some extra goodies.
How thoughtful.
awesomeness! What does it do?
I don't know. I didn't taste it. But it looked like it sounds good. Potion of vitality, frontline fighter. I gave Elvira some health potions because she needed them. I can also, if we want to take a short rest, or I can cast some healing magic too, Elvira. I know you're not doing the best. I could use a little break myself.
That would be a really good idea.
I think that would be, yeah.
Potion of Vitality.
And how much healing do I get from the potion, the healing?
I think it's
if
1d8.
we're going to take a short rest, don't use the healing potion.
Yeah, don't use it. But
Okay.
I think it does 1d8, if I remember right.
Well, how much do I get back if I take a short rest on a short rest?
Well, you get to roll your hit die.
1d6. Okay.
But you're what? We're level 6, so you should get 6 of them.
Okay, cool.
So you can
So
roll
ignore
up
that.
to. No. You should roll them one at a time so that you're not like rolling too many, because you can use them however. There's no limit on like how and when you can use them, except that you don't get them back until a long rest.
Oh, so I can like if I roll all 6, I can't do.
Right, but you can do them one at a time until you get there.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna roll 2 since the other one was 2, and that's not enough.
Why don't you let me know what your health gets raised to, and I'll adjust it on roll 20 for my tracking purposes. Okay.
15.
Wait, what are we doing right now?
Short rest.
Short rest.
Oh, short rest.
How about you, Petal?
Close enough. 44.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Practically.
D10s for the
100%.
or D10s for the ranger.
Nice. How about Guy? As you journey on, I'll just kind of narrate what happened before after you get up to your short rest.
Huh?
And you just pass through some nice forest land next to the river, and you can see that you are very rapidly approaching the Jahaka Bay. It won't take long to get there. What's your health, Guy?
Let's see here. 12 plus 2. I heal for 14. So I think, yeah, that heals me back to full.
Okay. Sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Update the player tokens. All right. With that, after your short rest, it doesn't take very long, or you end up walking up to the edge of the port. It's a sprawling port. There seems to be a lot of civilization here. You look to roll 20. I have your token, your party token again. It's there we go. Anybody should be able to move it. Whatever you see with the dynamic lighting, that's what you as a party can see. And you see two mainland in red. Means if you go back off the map on that corner, you go back towards where you came from.
Okay.
It's a sprawling city. There are short buildings, the tallest of which only being about 2 stories. Some of them seem to be quite nicely not. I forgot the word right as I was about to say it. I keep wanting to say ordained. That's not the right word.
Ornate?
Ornate, thank you. There's some that are very ornate. That's the word I was looking for. As you approach this bridge, you notice that there is a gate on the bridge. There is a guard standing next to it. Still off into the distance.
Obviously, I'm on the back of Winston at this point, with Sharkan following. And Ho Camp! Or Ho City! May we approach?
The guard comes up to the gate. He asks, "What is your business here?"
Resupply and trade.
Very well. Do not cause trouble when you are in Jahaka, or it will be punished. You are free to enter. He steps back in.
Could you direct me to the stables, sir?
He says, "Certainly, it is near the blacksmith." He pings the map.
Cool.
I'm just gonna say
I'm
it's right
definitely
next door to the
staying
blacksmith.
on the Winston.
Okay. There's really no reaction to you bringing in the dinosaurs. However, the guard is not going to allow Vorn to enter. At least not while he is. Well, is he armed? I can't remember if he's armed. I don't think so, actually. He's
He
not
just has
armed,
fisticuffs.
and he can just pass in.
Or wait, no. Didn't he have a sword at one point? Did he still have that, or did he lose
No,
that?
I don't recall that.
He does not have a weapon. Okay, it is fine to allow Vorn pass into the city. He has a brief discussion with you. Is this construct going to cause any trouble?
No, he's purely defensive.
We will keep our eyes on him. Do not underestimate us.
We're here to do business, and trouble is no good for business.
Most certainly. Oh. My Soundtail room dropped connection. Weird.
I was wondering if it just got real quiet or what.
I bet you their servers are having a hard time again. Their servers are in Germany, and they've been down a few times recently. I'll ignore that for the time being. Because I may not have any control over that. Okay, so he says, "Be gone, travelers. Go about your business." And returns to guarding the gate, which closes after.
All right. Guys, I think we should see about getting our animals stabled. I'm sure Winston and Sharkan would love a good wash and brush down. I'm sure Queen would too. We tip heavily at the stables and go talk to the blacksmith, or at least Elvira. I think you and me had to go see a blacksmith about a thing.
We're gonna call that
Right.
the stables. Elvira?
Cool.
Liz? You're muted.
Liz,
My
you're
bad.
muted.
I agree to all of this. This
Okay.
all sounds like a beautiful idea. I'm right there with it. Queen needs a dust bath to flop around her feathers in.
I would like to go and inquire around town if there's anyone of some similar occupation or skill to Tim the Enchanter from Nyanzaru. Not that they would necessarily know who that is.
Sounds good. I'm gonna look up the going rate for stables. I think there might be one.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I found out that there are all kinds of tables for this sort of stuff that I just didn't know about, and it's really handy.
Oh wait,
I mean, we
no.
did just get 10 gold each.
Services.
Oh yeah, were we supposed to record the money we got for the quest?
Oh
Was
shit,
that
that's
split,
right. How was
or
that
was
divvied up?
Everyone
Okay.
should get 10.
Yep, everyone
Thank you,
gets
Eli.
10 gold. So I'm going to use the in-stay.
I thought it was 25.
It got raised.
Is it 25 in total? Never mind.
Hey, I've been reconnected.
Yeah, because we tapped.
Sound
Wait, it
field
got-
should work again.
It was raised to 30 because we brought that rock eating monster up.
Okay.
So that's why we have. Gosh dang it! Sorry, y'all.
And we did
Okay.
it quickly.
10 apiece.
So here's
Dude, 10
the
$10 apiece.
here's the answer on the stables. If you want to just leave your animals there with no care at all, it's going to be 7 copper for a day. If you want them to just get food and water and stay there, it's going to be 1 silver per day. If you want them to be taken care of, as in like their actual needs, addressed instead of just like slop being poured down in front of them, which they may or may not eat, you're going to have to pay 8 silver a day. And if you want them to be in top condition, then you need to pay 4 gold per day.
Top condition.
Yeah,
They're
princess
good.
package for sure.
Premium package?
For all of your creatures? Or which ones are going in? Is it just Winston?
Or just Sharkan and Winston.
Okay, so that
Okay.
for then that would be 8 gold.
Forgot you are a klepto. You have way more money than me.
So this is the going rate per animal. So if we're keeping 3 animals there, then we're sitting at 12 gold a day.
Okay, 4 gold. I'll do 2 days for.
Well, let's do a day at a time.
Okay,
Let's do it
so
at a
4
time.
gold for me.
All right. However you wish to split it up.
I'll mark down 8 gold.
Okay, sweet. And then Elvira gets the other 4.
I have paid my dues.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So your large and medium animals are now at the stables. So that leaves Maximus with you, and Vorn is still kind of towering above you.
Oh, well, Born's not an animal.
Keep born with. He can carry things.
Absolutely.
He's not exactly very alien looking anyway, because there are like dinosaurs roaming the streets, for instance. Like, it's pretty common for there to be large animals or creatures or things wandering through the streets. So yeah, it's
And
not
as
as
far
if,
as anyone else knows, he's just a tall dude in arms.
right, like this
'Cause I
guard
feel like
wasn't
he's a
all
D&D
that
version of
surprised.
it. I'm like an awkward-looking Star Wars droid.
Like, the guard wasn't all that surprised, he just didn't want you to cause trouble. So that was about the level of concern he had. As you're doing stuff, a few people actually pass you. Whoa, I made him wide by accident.
I would like to.
They suddenly expand as they walk past you and then go back to normal.
What was that, Zach?
Wow,
Sorry.
we really don't stand out here.
Okay, don't make me laugh. I'll lose control. What were you saying, Zach?
I was gonna say that, like, I do want to ask the stable master if he knows or if they know where we can get, like, a mount might be for sale for my friend Guy, since we unfortunately lost his buddy Cyrus.
Wait, I'm sorry. I missed part of that, apparently. Say it one more time, please.
I'd like to ask the stable master if he knows where we could, like, someone who might have an animal for sale that Guy could use as a mount. So, like, you know, somebody who's selling, a horse or a rideable dinosaur or something.
Actually, he does have some for sale in the back. He has some horses and donkeys that are available. Let's see if I can find them here. No really
You get a donkey?
exotic
Can we call him
animals.
Donkey? Can we teach him how to make waffles?
Oh, here we go. Name him Eeyore. He'll be the saddest donkey ever. Okay. Donkey or mule, your choice. That's going to be 8 gold. If you want a horse, a heavy horse is 200 gold. Light horse, 75. The pony for 30. The rest are war horses, which he doesn't have in stock at the moment. Any of those
Okay.
catch your fancy? Pique your interest there, guy?
Guy
Donkey is
isn't
8.
there right now.
He's with you, isn't he?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
You're not
went
with us?
off to inquire, like, if... Actually, I'm looking for a few different people. I'm looking for, like, a weapon enchanter person. I'm
Oh.
looking for, like, anyone who would have special knowledge of hunting monsters in like, really specifically, like, hags or something.
Okay.
I don't know if those are needed to
So
but I
the
don't know.
answer to that is exploration of this town is going to reveal that to you. As you move around on this
Yes.
map, you're going to see signs, and the signs are what I've written in the light blue. Whatever you see in light blue, that has a sign on it, and you can determine what it is. There's some other random places, but they might just be like houses or something. So if you walk into it, it may or may not actually be anything of interest. So you're welcome to try any of those areas.
Okay.
I'll just remember what's available, and I'll catch up with Guy later and hit him up.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the inn, I guess.
Are we splitting the party? Is that what's happening?
It's like,
I mean, I just the rest of the party is still together. I mean, as far as I know, maybe I'll take like Raka or Artisan Dragonbait with me, maybe, or Cassandra.
Okay. Are you communicating this to your party, or are you just disappearing? This just
Hey guys, I'm gonna communicate it to them. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, I'm gonna go to the inn or pub or whatever to look for some information. If anyone wants to join me for like a drink or something, Elvira, Petal, y'all are welcome. Once you're done here, I'm gonna go poke around for some information on some like really specialized knowledge I want. Inn seems like a good place to start.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Definitely save us a spot. We gotta go talk to the blacksmith real quick. But yeah.
Okay, and let me know what all that blacksmith can do, because I'm still looking for like sword upgrades and.
I'll definitely I'll see what he's up to, and maybe try to get some prices or time frames or something for you for sure.
Yeah. All right, so I'm thinking I'm gonna take Cassandra and Raka with me to the inn, and then
okay. Let's do the inn first, then. All right. So there are. You show up at the inn. Let's move your party token up here so that you get a little bit more view. First of all, on the way up there, you notice a few more locations. And you also notice the harbor now, for sure. This is a large port. There are big ships, very big ships, docked here in Jahaka. But as you walk into the inn, you walk into a dusky, damp, kind of darker built establishment. There are.
It's not like the Broken Barnacle or whatever, is it?
No, this is a different kind of atmosphere. No, it smells very much of like grog and sea salt. Definitely some fish stank to it too. You walk inside and there's a minstrel in the corner playing some music, and there's a bartender at the counter cleaning up. Not really looking in your general direction. There's plenty of people in this establishment sitting and carousing, having a drink, all sorts of things.
Cool.
A man bumps into you. He's got a long beard and kind of unkempt hair. He's significantly shorter than you. In fact, you're not even sure necessarily that he's really a man. He could be dwarven. And he says, "Oi, watch where you're going! Oi,
Sorry,
almost
my
made me
apologies, sir.
spill my beer! Oi, you don't look like you're from around these parts. What you doing here?"
Oh, looking for some information.
Information. Information. Ah. Good luck with that. He walks away. And you hear another voice from the corner of the room where the man walked. "Hey, look at the skinny little man over there. I bet you could snap him like a twig."
All right, I'm gonna proceed to the bar. I'm reasonably confident. I've fought a hag, and none of them are hags. So, like, you know.
As you sit down on a stool, you feel a hand on your shoulder from behind you, and you look behind, and there are three men standing there. One of them, the one with his hand on your shoulder, looks exceedingly gruff, and he scowls at you. "Oi, those are our saints."
Terribly sorry, didn't know.
"Hey, you're gonna have to pay for this." He pulls out a little dagger. He says, "How many fingers are we gonna take off of this landlubber?"
You've got some soup left?
And his two companions try to grab you. You may roll a dexterity save or a strength save if you want, as they grab onto you.
Okay.
Rocket and
Unnatural 20.
I love how you always say unnatural. What was that, Zach?
said, "Where's Rocket in all this? He's got knives on his fingers."
Okay, that's a really good point. Let's see. Let me check something real fast. Okay, you wriggle free of the two that grab you, and they,
No, I don't wriggle free. They like try and grab me, and I'm just like kind of
No,
no.
they grab you and you pull away, is what I'm saying. It's
Yes.
Yeah, I know that sounds heroic, the way you put it, but your number wasn't really that amazing.
It's a 20.
You don't know what they rolled. Okay, let's set that aside. Let's set that aside. Raka comes up and he taps them on the back with his quarterstaff. Or sorry, Cassandra with her quarterstaff, and Raka has his scimitar, and he puts the point of the blade to the back of the one who originally started giving you a hard time. And the three men back off slightly. "You're still gonna have to pay for this." And then they turn around and they storm out of the building.
Well, but before they storm out, storm out, oh wait. Oh no, I still have that. Let's see. I'll take. I'll Never mind. I'll let him storm out.
Oh. Okay.
That takes fingers.
Well,
serious.
we're clearly not gonna get anything here. I don't know where else we would get what. This is very disappointing.
I need you to roll a charisma check for me, please, and tell me what the number is.
Unnatural 20.
How in the world are you getting these numbers? Okay.
I don't know.
That's impressive. As those 3 men leave, 2 new men come up and they pat you on the back and they say, "Oh, don't worry about them. Their bark is worse than their bite." "Hey, it's good to see you here, stranger. What can I do for you?"
What did you say?
He said, "Oh, it's good to make your acquaintance, traveler. What can I do for you? What brings you to Jahaka?"
Well, me and my party are just here for a quick resupply. Me and my friends here are here for a quick resupply. I was wondering if maybe I could pick up some extra tips and tricks. Maybe enchant my weapon a little bit more. Do you know anyone around here in the city who might be capable of that?
I don't know if there's anybody who can enchant things here, but there are 2 temples you could try. Honestly, I'm not a religious man myself, so I don't really know if they can help you, but it might be worth a shot.
Thank you very much, Lee. Another thing. Do you know anyone around here who might have special experience with hunting dangerous monsters and whatnot in Chol?
Hmm.
Can I get a room for tonight?
You know, I
I
can't say I do, but you could certainly check with the city guard. They would know of anything of that sort. They have a barracks on the north side of town.
Thank you very much, Lee, again. And what were your names, fine gentlemen?
The one guy who never spoke doesn't say anything, but the one who's been speaking to you says, "Oh, my name's Hughes."
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Hughes.
Indeed. Now, well, what would we have? A whiskey? An ale? Bartender, get this man an ale. Don't
Thank
worry,
you very
I'll
much, Lee Thrice.
He gets you an ale. You have a good time. For the sake of not leaving out Zach and Liz, I should probably see what they're doing. That sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Zach and Liz, you're going to the what's he called again? Blacksmith, right?
Yeah. After we stable the animals, though, I am going to summon Tavok as a thunder dragon spirit, or thunder drake, or whatever.
Cool.
And tell him to watch our backs as we cruise through the city. Also, I would like to see how Winston's pickpocket, or not Winston, sorry, Maximus's pickpocket training has gone. I want to, now that we're in a city, I want to keep practicing where I take the coin and I hide it in a pocket, and he has to try to get it from me without me catching him. I want to start training him for that.
I do not remember the rules for training levels in certain skills. I just read about it.
I just want a little pickpocket monkey. the villains do in all the old cartoons.
Oh, here we go.
like the Indiana Jones villain guy who had the pickpocketing monkey. I just want one of those. That's if it can't be done, it can't be done. That's okay.
It would really come in handy if you became an actual pirate.
Hey, which is not out of the question.
So 5th edition does not have training. So what I'll do is I'll say, given if you can have him practice it over the course of 2 weeks, we'll have he can gain proficiency, I guess, in sleight of hand. Does that make sense?
Sure, that's cool. Yeah, I'll just play a game where I'll hide a coin on Guy or Elvira or somebody, and he has to try to steal it without knowing. Or I'll put it in my pocket and he has to try to get it from me without me noticing, and then he gets treats. Yeah. So
What a good boy.
Aside from that, definitely I'm gonna head down to the blacksmith and I'm gonna talk to Elvira and like, hey, listen, if we can get this precious metal melted down, maybe he'll buy it off us, or maybe he'll just turn it into bar stock for us. But then it's gonna be a lot harder for anybody to prove that we didn't get it. There's gonna be a lot less questions asked if we get this melted into like bullion or something. Also, he might know where we can appraise the stone.
Oh yeah, I also have some stuff that needs appraising.
I'm not sure if Liz is saying anything because she's muted at the moment. I just want to mention that.
Again, in complete agreement with this.
Okay. Right on.
What?
You walk into the shop and it's hot, very hot in here, with the forge running, and hear the clank of the hammer on the anvil, and you see various weapons hanging from the walls. There's no customers in here at the moment. There is one young boy running about, grabbing things, going from one side of the shop to the other, out of sight. And you hear a man yell, "Oi! Oi, lad, get the, something or other. Get the forceps." So there's a hustle and bustle. Yeah, get the tongs. I couldn't remember what they were called. Forceps was the only thing that came to mind. And the boy, he runs back, he gets the tongs, he brings it out of sight to the man, and the man instructs him to go get something else. You've been walking around a little bit on the inside of the shop, and the boy comes running out of the room, just bang, right smack into you, and drops a whole bunch of, like, scrap metal on the ground. Clang, clang, and you manage to get out of the way before any of it falls and, like, breaks a toe or something. And the lad looks at you with eyes wide, like, oh, my master's gonna kill me for this.
Just take a deep breath and let him know that we're here, or that there's customers here. Like, it's not that big a deal.
And he takes off. He completely forgets about the scrap iron on the floor. It just takes off. Master, there's people here to see you. And what? All right, make sure this doesn't cool off. And he instructs the boy and comes into the room. Welcome, customers. What can I do you for?
Fresh meat pie.
We were hoping to do a bit of business.
Business? What kind of business?
We have a ore refining, just a teeny bit though. Nothing
We got some.
We were able to get our literal hand on what could be valuable.
And I'll pull out some of I got Sharkon saddlebags over my shoulder. I'll fish out some of the lumps of gold and whatever, and be like, we managed to get a hold of some of this, and we wanted to see if you could give us a value estimate and also some semi-polished stones, or semi-polished and semi-precious stones.
Hmm.
I'm gonna put out the half digested.
He opens up the bag and fishes through with his hand, and he says, "No, it doesn't look good, but I could probably get a little bit of metal out of this, but there's going to be a whole lot of slag. I don't think it's going to make for much good. But, we might be able to sell it on the north side of town to the tinkerer."
Okay.
Yes, there's a trinket shop up there. I think he might have use for this, but I don't specialize in the gems, only metal, only iron and steel. That is my specialty.
With magical weapons, a compatriot of mine has a magical sword that he would like to look at enhancements for.
Scratches his long beard. Don't think there'd be much like that around these parts. Perhaps if you found a spellcaster, they might be able to do something, but that is beyond my skill.
I don't know that I can enchant anything. Sorry, you gotta use the spellcaster on your hand.
I but smack hot steel and form iron weapons and armor.
No.
It is.
I'm
I
gonna
have
pop my
no
head up.
interest in the
go
intellect
ahead.
of the arcane. What's that?
Sorry, my computer was glitching, so it sounded like you were done for a second.
Oh, no problem. He doesn't really have any interest in this, and he's given you the best answer he has. So, this is not the place for arcane.
That makes sense. Well, I appreciate your time. You sure there's nothing you can do? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll talk with the tinker. Have a good day, sir. We'll start. Sorry, yawning.
That's all right.
We'll head back. We'll head back towards the inn. Maybe stop in with our friends, catch up, and we'll let Guy know about the potential mounts and the fact that these guys probably aren't going to be able. He's not going to be able to get any magic done in the city. He's going to need to talk to a spellcaster.
When you arrive at the inn, you find that Guy has been having a wonderful time, just a whale of a time with Cassandra and Rocky. He's gotten to know them a little bit more than before. They're deep in discussion, and he doesn't notice you approach.
Oh,
The greatest fruits you have ever tasted. Want to buy?
I'll just saddle up to the bar and
Oh, hey guys.
I'll talk to the bartender, ask him if he has any interest in purchasing high quality goods, specifically very tasty 100-year-old wine.
Wine? Why, yes. What do you have to offer?
I will pull out one of the 8 bottles that I have, and I will show him. I'll tell him about the taste of grape and mulberry, particularly good vintage. And I tell him that I would be willing to part with, say, 5.
Oh, that'll be good wine. This is the wrong establishment for that. I only serve the cheap stuff here for the sailors. You'd better you'd have better luck if you checked a dirty jug on the north side of town. That is a much higher class establishment, they'd be more interested in that.
Fetch me some water from the fountain.
Oh, well, thank you for your time. I'll take an ale. And what do you got on the food menu? It's an
Is-
inn. I'm assuming they also got food.
Right. Yes. So I have that as well. Okay. So for food, he'll offer an ale for 4 copper. That's a mug. He's got bread and cheese. 2 copper for bread, 1 silver for cheese. It's really, really bare bones. There's almost nothing on the menu. It's perhaps
Take the
not
ale,
the best
then.
cooked. Yeah. All right, so that's 4 copper. Gives you an ale. It kind of tastes a little bit okay. It's okay. It's for sure not the best ale you've ever had. In fact, you're a little convinced that maybe your alchemy jug might have made a better ale than this.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Alrighty, well, folks, what do you say we go to a little nicer establishment? I'm gonna kind of say it under my breath.
I don't want it.
Like, listen, we're not rich, but we're not this poor.
I mean, but if we want to stay
Which
as
is funny
rich as
because we are
are,
super rich. Yeah.
right? Dude, we're gonna have to eat poor.
Right, like guys, there's no reason to drink swill. Okay, like we can do better. Let's
if
The
you
guy
are,
is just like,
Alright,
up to
wait.
whatever. He's good. He's good. Like, okay.
During our travels, I do want to ask the DMs. Our travels to another inn, to another bar. I'll follow you. We'll get good food. I do want to ask the DM something.
okay.
Did you name this temple right next to the inn, or did the book name the temple?
I named it. Yes.
Very nice. I didn't know. I've recently just learned as a bit of information who Thoth is.
Yep.
Oh, really?
One of the participants in the program I worked for, his son is named Thoth,
Really?
and he told me about it, and I was like, "That's super cool." Yeah.
Yeah. I
no idea who you're
definitely,
talking about.
I definitely picked
It
that
is
name for a reason.
the Egyptian god of intellect.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that might be a cool place to check out if we want to learn more about this death curse. I mean, like, if anywhere was a library of knowledge, it's a
Not
temple of
bad.
knowledge, right? If I have the idea correct.
Correct.
That is true.
Yeah. So is it like, I would like to see if it like is a massive library. I mean, I'm willing to go to like the bar and do all that. I'm not trying to slip. Because we gotta find pirates to get anywhere. Yeah.
Food and drink comes first, then knowledge.
Exactly.
right.
I mean, you can't have one without the other.
Listen, I got to get something
Feed
that
the
I didn't
brain,
have
too.
to cook.
Right.
Okay, I'm very excited for this. So, all right, you walk
Was that
into.
us or Star Wars last week that kept getting food poisoning? Star Wars.
Star Wars, doesn't it? Yeah,
We
yeah.
got food
Star-
poisoning.
Yeah. Okay, sorry,
Okay.
sorry, DM. Go for it. We walk away.
I'm just really excited because this is in my head. This is gonna go so well. I hope I do a good job. Okay, you walk up to a place. Its sign is hanging from not both chains anymore, just one. So it's definitely at an angle, and it's kind of buried into the sand. And it's very colorful, and it says "The Dirty Jug," and in parentheses, "A very nice hole," end parentheses. And as you walk in,
I love it.
immediately-
Dude. I love that's the best place for a bar. I'm standing up for real life.
And you walk in, and you're immediately greeted by this young tiefling girl. She's completely red. It's like, oh hi, what can I get for you? What you want food? You want drink? Let me find you a table. Grog, there's customers.
Okay.
Grog.
having just encountered demons who wanted to kill us. Guy is just a tiny bit jumpy.
Don't be racist.
She notices the expression on your face, guy. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
I've got my helmet. She might not notice it.
Oh well.
Well,
she notices something.
Dude, does she have dark vision?
She has helmet vision. She can see through your helmet. I'm just kidding. I don't know. She notices something and she's apologetic. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. But please come sit down.
No worries. So sorry. It's just been a rough couple of weeks.
And then immediately interrupting.
We just walked across trolls.
Interrupting you guys talking. Elaine! I told you no more customers. We're not open yet. Just like, but Grog, but there's customers. The lamb will be ready in 25 minutes. Okay, tell them they're gonna have to wait. She directs you to a table, and then she says, "I will go get your waiter." And she then walks off, and then a young gnome comes up. He's like, "Oi, hi! What can I get for you today? We've got on the menu lamb chops with cherry sauce, and what is the other? God, what is the other thing?" And he says, "Cabbage stew with frog legs." Oh yes, cabbage stew with frog legs.
We can't see this Grom guy in the background.
No, he's all the way back in the kitchen behind the door. You hear a thud as a meat cleaver hits the butcher table back there, and like a indistinct mutter. What can I get for you? My name is. I'm gonna go with Jim. I didn't come up with a name for him. Jim, my name is Jim.
Jim, that's a very unusual name. I like it.
I'm not from these parts. I'm from a place called Ohio.
That sounds like a very foreign place.
Yeah. I'm so glad you escaped.
That's a weird name.
I can't take myself.
I'm so glad you made it out.
I know Ohio's such
I would definitely like to wait for the lamb chops.
I just
hurt.
Mine too. Feels like my face is on fire. Okay. Sorry, I'm laughing more at my own jokes than you are. All right, so. All right, I would. Lamb chops for this one. What about for you two? Completely ignoring your companions, which are standing in the doorway, just looking around like, where did our friends go?
Keep up, like we getting food. Lamb chops, apparently.
Lego.
I'm pretty full right now. Do y'all just have like, bread rolls or stuff like that?
Bread, yes, bread.
Like, where does it even?
Bread.
Where does it even raise lamb around here?
Questions you don't want answers to.
Oh my God, where do they have to ship it in from?
I can ask the owner. Mark!
No, don't.
Where do we get the lamb from?
It's okay. Oh my God.
I told you we
Why
don't.
are you beating that person?
We don't talk about our supply chain, Jim. Okay?
Good call. Good call. I yelled at the back.
Elaine comes running through with a tray with mugs. There's some with water. There's some with ale. She's like, here, have some ale. Have some water. She's like very nervous but excited at the same time. She hands one of you a drink, and you take a sip, and it's like she might have forgotten what she was putting in it, and she had put like half water and half ale in it, so it's really watered down ale now.
I am fine with this.
But those of you who got the actual ale, you find it's really tasty. It's like some of the better ale you've ever had. Not as good as the Tay that you had in Yanzaru, but this stuff's not bad.
Okay. I'll ask Methany if
Wait, I missed it.
Did you hear what she told the waitress?
Bethany?
Methany.
Methany. Oh man, I love it. What can I help you with? What?
Would this establishment be interested in buying a few bottles of very good 100-year-old wine?
Wine?
I'll produce one of the bottles. Like, I'm willing to let 5 go.
What? Wine? Grog!
Mine?
Grog! Mark! There's a man here wanting to sell us wine! She runs off towards the kitchen.
They've been more busy today with us set of customers than they have been in decades. I whisper.
Listen.
Go ahead.
I just don't want to find out that there's a barber shop above us. I just want to do some business and leave. I don't need to know what's going on.
2 things happen. One, about 5 minutes pass, and you hear a somewhat loud argument from the kitchen between Mark and Grog. And then you hear, off in the distance, outside of the establishment, a...
Gunshots. Well, that was an ominous noise.
I gotta tell you guys, I'm having a blast with this so far. Ah!
Do we even want to investigate that? Because
I just kind of slowly shift my gaze from the kitchen area to the outside area, in the direction of the sound, and then back and forth, and then at my party, and then at the kitchen, the direction of the sound, at my party, and kind of make that rotation for just a second.
At this point, for sure, Cassandra, Raka, and Greaves have joined you. Greaves has to go sit in his own booth because he takes up so much space. He's just too big.
Bless his heart.
But for some reason, Artis and Dragonbait aren't in here with you. They seem to have stayed outside somewhere.
My niece is a better drinker than you.
Be like that.
Well, Artis had said he was interested in finding some answers about Mesro, hopefully, so he's out and about trying to find those. I had mentioned it last session. So. Oh.
I'm. You know what? Listen, whatever that was, that sounds like somebody else's situation. I'm just looking to sell some wine and get some lamb chops, and take a nice, chill. Maybe this place has maybe there's a nice inn that has a bath or something. I'm just trying to get comfy. It's been a long time between civilizations.
Elaine comes out with your food. Yes. Here's the lamb chops, the bread, and then you hear and the front door opens, and in walks a man with very fine clothes on and a almost like a hat that a noble would wear, and he strolls right up to the bar. You guys are kind of sitting closer to the entrance, so you're not by the bar. And he says, where might the owner be? Must consult with the owner. You hear a bit of noise going on. And as you're enjoying your food, you can't help but overhear a bit of discussion about inspection, safety, overdue, stuff like that. Some words coming from this nobleman who is standing over the counter. And those of you who are perceptive, you notice that Mark is definitely looking kind of a little bit scared, kind of a little sweaty. And he runs into the back, and you hear, Grog say something in the back of like, "Oh, I swear it's clean." We just cleaned it yesterday. Y'all are maybe rethinking the food that you ordered. Still tastes good, but
I'm gonna lean over and be like, you know what? I bet we could negotiate on the price. I bet we could bring them down on the price of these lamb chops.
Elaine comes to the table and she says, "All right, the total, the total is she's just stammering. She can't get it out. She says, four gold, four gold."
Right, one second. I have a quick question. Is it per person or per the whole crew?
For the whole table, four gold.
Okay, so here's what I'm willing to do. The food could have been better. You know,
Eat his dirty food because that guy was talking about inspections.
Right. So listen. That was. I'm willing to give you 1 gold and whatever half that gold is like, and 5
5 silver
pieces. So essentially $1.50, right? $1.50 for the food, right? And really, I'm just paying y'all for the amazing service, darling, that you have provided us today. And you are working so hard that, like, I don't want to give y'all nothing for all of this, but like, I'm not giving 4 gold. And I'll walk out and tell the next random stranger that this is the best establishment I've ever eaten at. $1.50.
I think I think that will do. And the nobleman walks up to your table and he says, "You wouldn't mind if I inspect this, would you?" And he's gesturing to the food.
I am eating this. I would absolutely mind. No, yeah. Look at it. I'm giving her $1.50.
Sorry, I am part of the city the Jahaka government. I am here to make a routine inspection. This establishment is not licensed, and yes, this is concerning. Yes, the sanitation is not up to standard. Mr. Mark, I am afraid I am going to have to close down this establishment until further notice.
Okay, how about this, honey? And I look right back at Elaine. And I say, how about we give you nothing? And I keep my mouth shut when I walk out of here.
Grog comes storming out of the kitchen and gets into a fist fight with this noble.
I didn't ask you. Okay, good. They're distracted. Elaine, look me in the eyes. Focus. Now or nothing.
Whatever. I don't have a job here anymore.
Thank you. You're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. I'm gonna flick her 1 gold as like a tip to like her, like, this is you, and give it to her.
Oh dear. Well, thank you for indulging me on that. I really want to.
I couldn't leave that. Yeah.
For a skilled labor, by the way.
So you just got a free meal.
A free meal of questionable quality.
Questionable quality.
So back to what can we cook up for ourselves tonight? That's what I really feeling right now.
There's got to be somewhere here where I can get a decent meal. I hate it. What's the point of having a city if there's no luxuries? That's what cities are for. This is a joke. Petal's starting to get frustrated.
Guy has just been clear. He's clearly had just a little too much ale. He's clearly indulged himself just a little too much. So he's kind of spaced out, not blacked out, just, kind of sitting there like, yeah. And so all of a sudden he's like, wait, what's going on?
It's okay, guy. Don't worry about it. We're gonna go check out the next spot.
Okay, cool.
You might
Bye,
want to slow
everybody.
down though, buddy. You're looking a little like you're a little in your cups there, bud.
Like-ish.
Yeah. I think,
I can open my
all this
liquor.
adventuring stuff and the, demon attacks and undead and all of that stuff is kind of gotten to me. But I'm good.
We'll say for anything wisdom related, you're going to be at disadvantage just for the next 12 hours, and then
This is fair.
I think it's very fair. Yeah, you come back out, and there's a very solemn looking man who walks up to you. Not solemn. That's not the right word. Let's just say he looks very important. He looks vaguely dangerous, and he's definitely has an interest in you. He walks up to you and he's gonna say, "Taxes are due. Hand them over."
Oh, we're not from around here. We're just passing through.
That matters not. The taxes are due. Pay up.
It kind of does, though.
It would be a shame if Lascalar heard about this.
Be a shame if you didn't keep all your arms.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
That's
You're
the way
a
that
funny
could
one.
go too.
You're a funny one. I like this one. I like this one. Oh. Taxes are due. Come on, choke it up. 5 gold apiece.
Now, hang on a second. The guards didn't even inform us there were taxes. This is the first we've heard of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I should advance the time. It's about 3 o'clock by now. 3 p.m. You must be newcomers in town.
Yeah.
We have not even been here a day, I don't think.
The perceptive of you have noticed that you men have started moving towards you since this man has engaged you.
I tell them, your boys can stay right where they are.
No, I think not. You clearly are new in
I'm
these parts.
definitely shooting one then.
Let me learn you something. In this town, you pay up, and you be left alone. Anyone who
I like
doesn't
my
pay up
chances.
is going to the hanging. You don't want that.
I don't have any problem with that, but we weren't informed of the tax upon entering the town, which seems like kind of a bureaucratic oversight.
That be as it may. I'm going to ask you one more time, or I'm going to get my buds. What word can I use instead of that? I'm going to get me buckos involved here. That's what I was trying to say. Buckos. He reaches down to his belt and he pulls out a horn.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark, 2 attacks.
Wait. Doesn't Elvira have that horn of blasting?
She's welcome to use it.
That would be funny where she pulls out her horn.
Hey guys, time to leave. Not getting shaken down by pirates.
He lets out a toot on his horn. And that begins the engagement.
Does a 22 hit?
I have to find out.
So I'm trying to kill this guy ASAP.
Keep forgetting. I tried hitting him with Mind Whip like 3 times. I was like, why are they not listening to me?
Oh, I couldn't hear you.
Immediately, like as soon as he like he went for his horn, I was like, nah.
Okay, what was your number again?
22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 13 piercing damage, 5 cold damage, 6 force damage, and then second arrow, 25 to hit, 11 piercing damage, 2 cold damage, another 6 force damage.
Do you have the extra damage from Provoke?
Oh.
Okay. What was the... Was that all? Oh, I'm having technical difficulties. And by...